7. He promised tomorrow. Till tomorrow never came. A man once promised to call his mother tomorrow. Another time he said he'd start working on his dream tomorrow. Still another time he said he'd quit bad habits tomorrow. But tomorrow never came. When it didn't, he realized he had killed one of the most precious things in his life. That's right, you guessed it, time. Procrastination kills silently, my friends. It takes away the most precious thing in your life, time. While you keep postponing what you have to do, keep putting things off until tomorrow, tomorrow will take something away from you. What? I'll tell you what. Watch this story till the end. Then you'll know. Once upon a time in a kingdom far, far away, there lived a young man named Farhan. Farhan was a good man at heart, but he had a weakness. He procrastinated. In fact, he was a master of procrastination, so much so that he would put off doing something until tomorrow. But tomorrow never came. Just kidding. Tomorrow always comes. But for Farhan, it seemed like tomorrow never did. One day Farhan was sweeping the floor of his house, or rather he was supposed to be doing that. Instead, he was staring into space, lost in some deep thoughts. His wife, who was kneading dough in the kitchen, noticed this and said, "Farhan, you haven't swept the floor yet. If we don't clean the house today, it will get dirty again by evening. Why are you just standing there? Get to work." Okay, Farhan replied casually. "I'm coming." Farhan went out to sweep the floor. But instead of doing that, he started watering the plants in the garden. When his wife saw him doing that, she came out and said, "Farhan, why are you watering the plants now? You should have done that yesterday. You still haven't swept the floor yet. Guests are coming this evening, remember?" Yeah, I know. I'll finish everything quickly and then I'll call Mom." "Yes, I promise I'll call her today," Farhan said, wiping the sweat from his forehead. When his wife heard this, she couldn't help but sigh. This was nothing new for her. She knew very well that if Farhan started something, he wouldn't finish it today. But she loved him too much to argue with him, so she just shook her head and went back inside. After Farhan watered all the plants, he thought to himself, "Now I have plenty of time to call Mom." But just then, a friend called him, and Farhan spent the next few hours chatting with him. Then he said to himself, "I'll definitely call Mom tomorrow." But tomorrow is another day. The next day arrived, but Farhan forgot to call his mother. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and months into a year. But Farhan never called his mother. Today was her birthday, but Farhan hadn't even realized that. Suddenly his wife touched his shoulder and said, "Get ready, we're going out today. I have a surprise planned for your mother."
Oh.
"How come you didn't tell me this before?" "Well, I thought you would call her yourself since you promised to do so." Farhan looked down in shame. His wife took him to his mother's house. Seeing his mother's smiling face, Farhan wanted to apologize to her. But before he could do so, she said, "Happy birthday to me." "Oh, I'm so happy that both of you came to spend my birthday with me. It means a lot." Hearing this, Farhan felt terrible. His mother was so full of life. Even at her age, she radiated happiness. And here he was, a failure of a son who hadn't called her for an entire year. After spending some time with his mother, Farhan and his wife returned home. Their son was waiting for them at the door. "Why didn't you call Grandma today?" "It's her birthday, isn't it?" "I'm sorry, son. Your father forgot. He has been promising to call her for so long, but he never does. He kept saying tomorrow, but tomorrow never came." Farhan couldn't believe what he had done. How could he forget his mother's birthday? How could he keep postponing calling her? Where did all the time go? He thought to himself. But there was no use thinking about it now. He had wasted so much time and he couldn't get it back. He had killed his most precious asset, time. That night, as Farhan lay in bed, he made a decision. From now on, he would never say tomorrow. He would make sure to do everything today. But was it too late, he wondered? Was the damage already done? Will his mother ever forgive him? You see, while Farhan had wasted time with his mother, time hadn't wasted itself. It had gone to his son. Farhan looked at his sleeping son and realized that his son had become a better version of himself because of the time they'd spent together. But what if he had used that time more wisely? What if they had done more activities together? Farhan sighed. There was no point regretting it now. He had to move forward. The next morning, Farhan got up with the sunrise. He knew exactly what he had to do. He had to call his mother and apologize to her. First, he called his mother and apologized for forgetting her birthday. His mother, being the wonderful person that she is, forgave him instantly. She told him that she was looking forward to seeing him and his family at dinner that evening. After hanging up, Farhan looked at his wife and son and said, "I have something to tell you both." He told them how he had wasted so much time with his mother and how he regretted it. "I want to make up for all the lost time. I want to spend as much time as I can with both of you." His wife and son hugged him. They knew that he had realized his mistake, and that was all that mattered. That evening, the three of them went to Farhan's mother's house. After a delicious dinner filled with laughter and joy, Farhan's mother asked him, "Why did you wait so long to call me? I mean, I'm glad you did, but why did you wait?" Farhan knew exactly what he had to say. "Tomorrow never comes, Mom. I thought I could call you tomorrow, but I shouldn't have done that. I should have called you today." Farhan's mother smiled. She knew what he meant. She had taught him a valuable lesson about time when he was just a little boy. Once upon a time, she used to tell him, "Farhan, our life is like a river that flows towards the sea. The sun rises every day and sets every evening. Similarly, every moment of our life passes and never returns. Don't waste your time. Do everything today, but don't say tomorrow." But he never listened to her. He always thought he had plenty of time. Well, he had learned his lesson the hard way. At least he had learned it. That's what mattered. As Farhan drove back home with his family, he realized that it was never too late to change. As long as he had his family and friends, he could do anything. Procrastination doesn't kill us, but it robs us of our most precious thing, time. It's up to us to decide whether we want to be its victim or not. Once upon a time, there was a hard-working farmer. Every day he went to his field and worked hard. One day he thought to himself, "I work hard, but my neighbor works harder than me. If I want to earn more money, I need to start working harder. But first I should rest for a bit." So he sat down under a tree to take a break, but he thought to himself, "If I take a break now, the weeds will grow in my fields. I should pluck them out now." But he knew if he got up now, he wouldn't be able to work harder. So he thought, "Let me rest for just 10 minutes. After that, I'll pluck out all the weeds in my fields, and then I'll work harder than anyone else." But then he thought, "Why pull out the weeds now? Let me just rest for a while." So he closed his eyes and fell asleep. When he opened his eyes, he realized that he had wasted precious time. He was supposed to work hard, but now he had wasted half a day. Then he thought to himself, "I'll work hard tomorrow." But tomorrow never comes, just like this farmer. Many of us waste our time thinking we'll do great things tomorrow. But my friend, tomorrow never comes. Today is the only day we have, so don't waste it. Do everything today. Don't say tomorrow.